I'm Eric Keach. I'm here with Laurie Guglielmo, and she is an amazing, amazing client. She's seen some really great results, and she's here to talk about those results, talk about her experience, and everything else in between. So, Laurie, thank you so much for taking the time to come on and talk with me today. I really do appreciate it.
You're welcome. No problem.
All right, so let's step back. Let's talk about where you were. Before you signed up, you started training here, you got the results. What was the big issue? What were you struggling with before you hopped on board and came in the door?
I was definitely not feeling healthy. I was struggling with my weight. I was a lot heavier. Just did not feel good. Had difficulty going up and down my stairs. Always felt out of breath, and was just in a place that I just didn't feel very good.
So you just weren't feeling like yourself, right? You were kind of just frustrated. We were kind of just knew something needed to be changed.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I enjoy life. I enjoy being outdoors. I enjoy doing different things, but I just was not able to do it at an ability that I wanted to be able to do it. Like I had the drive to want to do it. I
Mm-hmm.
just wasn't there. And then that gets you more sitting on the couch and,
Mm-hmm.
you have your mind starting to get there, but your body's just not there yet. And then you hit a wall and you just need to do something to overcome that.
Was that wall, was it a specific moment? Was it a specific thing that finally said, I've had it, I'm done, I got to do something different?
I don't know, because I've been doing this my whole life, up and down and back and forth, and I'm just over it. Like I'm mentally done with worrying about it, and I just needed to do it. I needed to change it and just make it stick.
Okay. And at the time we're talking here, how long have you been training here for?
Since April.
Okay. So that at this time for we're talking, so it's going to be almost a year, coming up on a year.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Um, is this one of the longer things that you've stuck with?
I have done other things. I
Mm-hmm.
have gone to a personal trainer. I have done a gym. I've done other classes, but I found this to be the most effective, and it also helped change my mind and put me in a better place.
Okay. I was going to say, so what's the big thing? You talk about changing your mind, put you in a better place, but what was the big thing that's made this different from a lot of the other places that you've been through?
Just the workout. Besides the workouts, I mean, the workouts are great. They're definitely. I'm not the workouts. They're not boring. They change up every time. I don't dread coming, but it's a good feeling afterwards. And Stephanie's also very good at sending like motivational like emails, and it just helped really put my whole everything into perspective.
Okay. So there's an element, it's filling a lot of the gaps, the things that maybe you weren't getting at other
Absolutely.
places before. Okay. Would you go as far to say, right, it's training, it's working out, it's tough stuff, but would you go to say that there's an element of fun to it?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Each workout is fun. It's challenging, but it's enjoyable, and you learn something different every time.
Mhm.
Sometimes there's new things. So again, it's not boring. It's enjoyable, and it's a good feeling when you're finished.
And so you're having fun through the workouts, you're feeling good when you're done. What's it like? What's the atmosphere like? What's it like being around the other people? How's that environment?
They're great. I mean, it's a lot different than other places that I've been. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody has a different, it's real people. Like I just feel like they're real people, and you don't feel uncomfortable, and everybody's there to support each other.
Hmm. And anybody can do it, right? It's not like, oh, it's just specifically for this person, or like if anybody's having some things they need to change, they can come in and train here.
Right? Anybody can do it.
Okay. And if they're having a tough time, is there modifications, or is there different things that elements that people can do?
Oh, absolutely. They always make modifications available, so you don't feel like it's something that you can't get through. And the trainers are great. They always encourage you if they see that you need that modification. They encourage you to keep going and show you another modification. The main thing is just to keep moving.
Okay. And would you go as far to say, right, because it's a group that you're there with, you're having a lot of fun, there's a support element, all this. Would you go as far as say that it's maybe in a way like a family?
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely gives you that family feel. And I have met people that I haven't known before. We'll
Hmm.
talk to them afterwards. It is definitely like a family.
Now, let's dive into the fun stuff. Let's talk about what you've seen results wise in the past year. So,
I am currently down about 56 pounds.
wow,
Yeah,
congratulations.
and I I've noticed things in my body change. that I haven't noticed before. Like definition in my arms. I'm like, really? That's happening? And my stomach. And it's kind of weird at first. I was like, well, what is going on there?
Yeah.
So it's, again, it's a great feeling. And I don't know if I've ever even been this weight before. Like
Wow.
I, maybe in high school briefly, I'm trying on clothes that, I was hoping to get back into, and now they're like way too big. So it's kind of, I just did that yesterday. It's kind of a really, really good feeling. And being able to go up and down my stairs without feeling out of breath. I'm not begging my children to go downstairs to get me something.
Mm.
Um, I don't know. My daughter, she's 8. She hugged me from behind and got all excited because she could reach her wrists. And she's like, oh my God, I could hold my wrists. Before I could only grab my fingertips. And
Wow.
she wouldn't let go. And that's just like, wow, like I've lost over, I think, 10 inches on my stomach alone.
Wow.
So just things like that.
Hmm.
And yeah,
What has
it's,
been the additional benefits to the weight loss? Have you noticed sleeping patterns, energy, confidence? Have you noticed changes in those things as well?
oh, absolutely. I have so much more energy.
Yeah.
I'm up and down the stairs like it's nothing. I'm not like, oh, I got to go downstairs to get something. I do it. I go up back and forth. I have, like I said, I've always been up for being outdoors and wanting to do things outdoors, but now I'm able to accomplish it more and not feel out of breath and do it more effectively. And I have 2 young children that I'm able to, I mean, they're at a good age, 8 and 11, where we're out, we're riding bikes, like we're doing more things,
Yeah.
and I could do it longer.
That's cool. That's very cool. And I'm guessing that along with this stuff, it's shifted a mentality or a mindset in terms of maybe you're more confident in yourself. That's the vibe I'm picking up on. Am I right in thinking that?
Oh, absolutely. I definitely have a lot more confidence in who I am, who I want to be, and surrounding myself with positive energy and in my life, because it's all about being positive and getting rid of all the negativity.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a huge change in your mind.
Mm.
Like it's not just about the weight loss. It's really so much more, which
Sounds,
I never got that from anything before. And it's kind of weird that I think like that now.
well,
But
it
it's
sounds like you're happier too.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay,
I
so
people said it to me at work. They've said it. They're like, you can see it in your whole face. You're smiling more, and I didn't think I wasn't smiling before, but I people notice it.
so it's affected every part of your life, right? Not just you, but your family, your work life, like not physically, emotionally, like everything.
Oh, absolutely. It
Mm.
changes. It affects everything.
So it's been life changing.
Yeah, you could say it's been life changing. Definitely.
Okay. And so people are going to hear this, right? They may be in a similar situation where you were a year ago. They have maybe a lot of weight to lose or they're frustrated and just nothing's really been working. They're trying everything and they're hearing your story. They're inspired by it, but they're skeptical. They've done a lot of things before. They're not sure, just like where you were. What would you want to tell the person to convince them that this is probably the place for them?
Just keep going. Basically, it might be a struggle at first. When I started the workouts, I absolutely loved the workouts, but my eating wasn't there yet, and I struggled at first losing the weight. I mean, I didn't lose a lot of weight at all in the first 5 months, and then the next 5 months, I lost 50 pounds. So in the beginning, but it might take time to get yourself into it and to get yourself. But it's just going to click, and
Mm.
you're going to feel so much better once you do it. And never give up. Just don't give up. Don't give up on yourself because you're worth it.
Yeah. And you'd want to recommend them to come in here, I'm guessing?
Oh yes, I would definitely recommend coming to here, Orangeburg Fit
Okay.
Body Boot Camp.
Okay. Now, the last question I got for you. Since this has been life changing for you, it's shifted everything in your life. Obviously, this wouldn't have happened if we're talking here, Stephanie, right? The owner didn't have this place. So let's say right now she's thinking about tomorrow she's going to close the doors and say like, all right, I'm completely closing the doors. Turns off her phone or email, and this is the last time you could ever say anything to her. Knowing it's the last time, what would you want to say?
Thank you for all your support and for pushing me and just hearing. It really does make a difference hearing that someone or sending those emails, someone saying all the time, you're awesome. Like that's her biggest phrase. you're awesome. Just hearing that, it really does start to affect you. So I would want to say to her, thank you so much. You are awesome. And thank you for making me feel awesome.
That's awesome. Well, Laurie, I was like, I should add that there. That'd make that funny. But Laurie, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story. I think it was inspiring for me. And I really want to wish you the best of luck in the future.
Thank you so much.
All
You
right.
too.
All right, you take care.